Yeah, man. Mighty little wicked mighty the chief again. I say, let's change the name, and I say. So I see it, new name, new thing, new everything are going. So I greet you all in the mighty name of the chief, you see it? Man, say and say chief is. So we are going to have some explanation thing now. You know, so I come and give a sketch in the because so I give one a name, like I say, Remodel. You don't see it? Remodel. You feel me? That's what I'm telling you now. Come and give a sketch in the remodel, no remodel. You know, see it? That's what the thing said. Yeah, man, you're going with them little thing and I keep up in the yard, that's it. So may I tell you about the remodel thing now. You see, once upon a time, way back when the earth was in the road of changes, because you know, say, civilization go through changes. That's it. Man change from one form to the next, because knowledge keep on increasing. But you see, the original for certain group was chief back in the days, you see. You got land, plenty land, that's it, were ruled by chief. And you got land ruled by king. You know, see it? Some land ruled by chief, some land ruled by king. So you see, many years we were praying, certain people were praying to chief, because the ruler was a chief, until it changed from chief to king. So when it changed from chief to king now, king have to wear clothes, you see it? Gown and crown and things. So you know all the chief things there already. What kind of clothes and what kind of thing, you know, see? So you can name a couple of the chief land them, you know, see, not half of you know, every man could name them all, but if you can name them, you can name a few of the land where you used to run by chief till it changed to worship by kings. Africa, America, Jamaica, we can name them three that state. Them three land they used to run by chief once upon a time, you know, see it? And thing, it changed from chief to king. Maybe they crown king and king start. So when king take over the religion change, the way of preaching change, the way of go represent yourself to who you want talk to change. So then you change in the ways of how the king want you to look like, you know, see it? So instead of you worship your way, you change and worship somebody else way. So instead of a land of a chief now, some land, they try to transform it to make it run like the land of the kings. Or king rule over this, or chief rule over this, so most of the time now you don't have no more chief, you know, see it? You know, talking in Jamaica, say you have a maroon chief. You see it? I look upon the chief and say, maybe get the title of a chief, but that is not a chief. So I don't know for them things. It's like a chief living a king's world. Put it like that then. So you could maybe worship like a chief, I don't know. But to whom I see it, because I'm a man love look upon things and see things. You see it? I know all the transformation are going. So when I say, greets in the mighty name of any chief, that means I greet you from, I give you ancient greetings. You see, I give you earthly greetings. You maybe say this and that, but if you look, you know, you have young generation, I pick up the rod. Enough of them are pick up all different kind of rod, correction rod, good rod, bad rod. But you know, somewhere along the line, them a get something in them system about how their religion supposed to run. Because when you fool man in religion so many times, sooner or later them are going to put it together and figure themselves out. And that's it. So transformation. You see it? remodel. You see it? Go like this, you know. Remodeling. It's like remodeling the earth. Once it was tree, now replaced by houses and building. Once it was chief, now replaced by kings and queens. Once it was any chief, now became maybe Jesus Christ or something else. You know, see it? So, in remodeling and things. So, how it working out for us so far? It is working out good, it's working out bad. Because to me, in religion, some people that say, boy, I'm leave the religion alone. Religion alone, and I see it. But to me, in religion, they fool us so many times and they don't see who run them world, and I see it. Because if you look upon transformation in this world, and look, back in the days, men build a train and thing, youngs, and build all the track train run on, and nobody know where them get that knowledge from, and I see it. Some people say they get it from the Almighty, and I see it. Build cars, build planes, build all kind of big house and thing, you know, remodel house, cut down trees and take it, build houses, remodeling. Everybody asks where them get this knowledge from, and Christian people say they get it from the Almighty, give them the knowledge we do the thing, then I see it. But then I say to myself, and I see it, just me, you know, I think the Almighty live in heaven. So he remodeling the earth so far, and another thing place this. You see it? Because it's just a sample, you know, example. Because enough people check say there's a place above, away from the earth. And enough think can carry go that way them call and say this and that and that and that. But when we look, we know say what build and what don't build. People want to go up in a space and build rocket and things like that. Even people want to do this, then build something. Want to go up a distance fast and build car. But you know, if I give you an example and say right now, a man, knowledge build destruction. So anyone then get the end from is a destruction thing. Just me say that, you know. Just thinking out loud, you know, see it? Because every man been tricked and can't want to unwind and be untricked. But if you look and see, that's why man have to look and see nothing. Even right now, them say God create man and take a rib spoon out of man and create woman. So in that belief, say, in that example, is like this. Man have the powers. Man is powerful. So there's many little tricky things are going on in the man race because them feel say God create them first and them create woman. You know see it? And to get powers you have to them look Eden or believe write the Bible or something look tricky. So we now go in a certain thing because you know we don't want people say this and say that, but you know it's just a little example. You have to pick sense out of nonsense, you know see it? So you have to see how far we come from, how much changes we do on this earth, how much thing build and still building. Sometimes man believe that build things and don't know if work it. Maybe say, oh, if you build know if work it. Many man build things and when they don't build them, I think I say, nah, oh the hell I'm gonna work this now. I'm gonna work this now. Work it good. You see? So they have to build one and when they learn how to work it, then build the next one, then learn how to work it. Like if I want to build a plane right now, build a little plane. You got the idea to build a plane, you know. But you know you have to learn how to fly it. So it take years to man learn how to fly a plane, you know. Can them build one and they say, well, they go this so. Then build the next one, I say, get the idea for that they can go further. Just like you build a car, you have to learn to drive it. You see it? So if you build a book and say this and that, you have to learn how to pre-out it. Everything, you see it? We build, you have to learn how to do the thing where it's saying, you see it? Because no one pray to the mighty one, blessed one. The land after one, you know, see it. So then we have to learn how to do things. And learn how to make things work for us. Sell all kind of things. So my year kind of thing I go on, enough man have a solution for everything. That means say, if a man know everything, knows me no fool and no idiot, because every man that be have no knowledge. That's it. But a man no have them own knowledge. All a man knows what teach to them. So no care where a man say there's the teacher wiser than them. And so me see what I go on now, it's like a machine and go run things. Kind of outsmart certain things, you know, see it? In a certain field, you know, see it? Certain field, machine and go run things in a certain field. Not every field, you know, see it? Because when strong belief is belief and say can move things, you know, see it? So when I go really, but to it I go in a certain world, you know, see it? Machine I go take over the human being body. Make the human being think like a machine, certain because them figure the machine is smarter than, because computer is smarter than a human brains. A Google is, you can get everything and it's smarter. So maybe I saw them think, you know, because build man a build, you know. Then I say, that's why I say, when I say greet you, in the mighty name of a chief. Don't feel no way, and I said, okay, you can look it up. That's how everybody I know. Since the chief was running this area, everybody know that. Before the kings changed from chief to kings. And then you have a King James version of the Bible, because that's a king thing. No chief, nothing now go on again, and that's it. Some still are going, you see, but some still not going. So, right now, I come to give you the sketch of changing, remodeling. And we don't want, because you know, we don't want to talk too much thing and because you depend on the media, certain things, you know, you have to pick and choose words, you know, see, so you can't do the thing like how I want to do the thing. Because you know, when I do my thing, with my thing, different, you know, is it? Put the truth out there and you have to find it. Kind of when I search for it. And every knowledge of a different teachment. You know, feel me? Because not all every knowledge is the same knowledge. I've been said teachment. Even when you go to school, you're a man smarter than man. Man learn, but you know things say. You learn out of the book. Enough man dumb to the book and smart or something else. But each man I learn something, you know, see it. Maybe different, but you see it. Each one can teach one, you know, see it. So, you know, we have to stick to our one another and find out what really are going on. Every changing, where all this changing, where it gonna lead to. No man believe in things in the sky and certain things are gonna bring them go there. And no one no see how much changing going on, how much thing built. No one no learn how to what happened in front of it. It seems like what happened in front of your face, you're blind to it. But what written from donkey years ago, you can see it clearly. So, you know, I really don't really understand what's going on in that field. But then I say, sooner or later, everything gonna take its course. And every man gonna find out the truth. And the liberty will change. Because I know, sir, it's human being make live it hard for human being. And so we can live nice and figure out how to praise the mighty chief. You know, feel me? Can't do it to the boy though. There was a fee rubbing the king thing, you know, see it and make it stay in northern world and the southern world, the western world and all kind of king thing want to take over, so they might rub out the chief thing out of the thing. That's it. The chief, if you originate certain things, they might go say the king originate that. So them change everything to put in a for them own. But sometimes a man have to learn how to pray. Sometimes you can believe in everything. Because you have different churches, and that's why you have so many different religion speaking. But you know, when I look and I see it, and I tell people, so you see how much building bill, car, truck, bus bill, plane, even war, head, gun, everything bill, and everything is on this earth. And enough preachers say God did the knowledge for this and that and bill on earth, and God live in heaven. So who live on the earth? I just a thought, just a question, and I said, so when I say, see what happened. See much changing go on. See what the remodeling is all about. And see what they're remodeling. And trust me, see what changing. The original way is rubbing out. If man can say man used to live to be 400, 500 years old, that was in different way of praying, maybe in the chief word. But now it's became king and the dress code is changed because we king and queen and prince and princess. So you know, it's the way the world is changing to, but you know, see it. That not say the original way of talking to the chief God, to our God, then change. That don't change. Because the earth still remain the same, you know, see it. Still don't change. So, and I give it this, and I give it this one. The hot of the heat is getting hot. The cold of the wind is getting cool. Wherever you turn, you feel warm and cold. Just like you have down and up. In the circle, there is a cloudy dot. Smoke coming up, but no fire right in below. The thought of knowledge is called cloud. But destruction of knowledge is kinda clearing out. So see the one you need to stick to. Because I see knowledge you have to work on it. Sometimes you have to just see the way clear. Nothing no come too easy. Too easy I think you can't put it clear. So, oh, really? No, man. Sometimes you have to make your way through the fact. Come out on the other side. See what overdid. Because the man tell us, say, kings and this. Sometimes you have to know about the original chief. And know how he used to run film things. And do the things in modern days. And lift up the hurt, the praise. So I say, blessed be the name of the Most High. Unique chief gone.